Hey, what's up guys? Omega Shenron 6670. Today I just wanted to talk a little about the update that dropped yesterday, 18.13 for PC. It's not out yet for consoles, but yeah, this update, wow, I mean, in this update they dropped the reworks for Volt and Mag. I honestly haven't tested the Volt one yet, so I'm not really going to talk any about that, but I've tested the Mag pretty for a while here, and oh my god, like, it's just, she's completely different now. Like, her damage is lackluster. She basically, in my opinion, is pretty fucking worthless now, and that's just a shame because also in this update they dropped all the round 3, I believe, Tenogen skins, and she has a couple skins that look really sick, and it's like, oh my god, now she has these really cool looking skins, and I mean, she's pretty worthless in my opinion. I've done some testing, and yeah, not too impressed by that. Overall though, I mean, this update, I've started something on the forums and I've read a bunch, and it seems like for the most part everyone's pretty ticked off about it. Not only is the Mag rework pretty much being hailed as a nerf, which that's my opinion too. I mean, there is of course a couple people trying to defend it, like, oh, it's good in certain situations or whatever, but I mean, in my opinion, it fucking sucks. And basically, besides her nerf, I'll just go through it real quick. Mirage also got nerfed. Now her Prism, her blind Mirage, you basically, now enemies have to be in the line of sight for them to be blinded, which, I mean, I kind of understand it is kind of a OP ability, but at the same time, it's like, you know, there's a lot of super high level content that even when you do have like a blind Mirage, it's not fucking, you know, like, how would you do that shit without that, you know what I mean? So I mean, I have mixed feelings about that because it is kind of OP, but now it's like, I haven't tested any of this either. I'm just reading this stuff for you guys. This is just my thoughts. I haven't really tested, but from the sound of it, Prism got nerfed is what it's sounding like. And then also, besides Prism, Valkyr's Hysteria now, I'm reading this directly from the Wikia. The longer you stay in Hysteria, the more energy it'll cost you, but the energy drain ramp up is capped. Like I said, I haven't tested any of this yet. This is just, from reading it, there's no way this isn't a nerf though. And also, the other thing to it is basically, after the longer you stay in Hysteria, the less effective the mitigation of incoming damage is on your end phase. Ending your Hysteria session should be done with care, ensuring no enemies are in the range of Valkyr's Hysteria. 20 meters max, they have to be able to see you or you will take the damage. How you choose to dispose of these enemies is up to you. Either kill them or get a safe distance away. So basically, yeah, now upon deactivating Hysteria, unless you're far away from any enemies, and depending on how much damage you took or whatever, you might just get hit with all that damage, and I'm guessing just die. That's just what it sounds like to me. Also, other nerfs. Excalibur's nerf. Now Exalted Blade's damage will diminish according to distance traveled and enemies punctured. Exalted Blade's built-in radial blind spin will now cost half the energy of a regular radial blind. So honestly, the second part there, the half the energy, that doesn't really sound like that's whatever. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, I don't think it cost anything before, but now half the fucking energy, that's really not that much, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, his damage will now diminish according to distance traveled and enemies punctured. So I'm guessing, like, hordes of enemies, from what this is sounding like to me, is hordes of enemies, you know, you'll do your thing, and once it I mean, I'll have to test this to confirm, but once you go through whatever, let's just say 5 or 6, then all of a sudden your damage is going to be way less for the enemies in back that are going to get hit with nothing. This is just my opinion. I haven't tested any of this yet, but that sounds pretty fucked up. Like, Excalibur was the shit, and now, I mean, I just don't even understand this. This whole update has been nothing but horrible stuff from what I've read and seen so far, besides the Tenogen stuff that looks awesome. Oh, and the passives too. The passives, I mean, some of them are crappier than most, but passives have no problem with. But yeah, everything else pretty fucking disappointed. And that leads me to one last thing too. Also, Trinity's blessing has now been changed to it only heals allies within the shared affinity aura range. So I'm guessing that now, instead of just fucking how it was before, how it just, you know, whatever, it doesn't, I'm pretty sure distance didn't matter at all. It was just, oh, you did blessing and everyone's fucking healed. Now you have to be within the shared Tenno affinity aura range, which, that's not a very big range. I read a lot of stuff on the forums, and it seemed like a lot of people were pretty ticked about this too, especially because, yeah, I mean, just, I don't know. I mean, I understand, like, okay, cool, I mean, some of this shit was overpowered. I'm not saying Excalibur wasn't overpowered. I'm not saying Mirage's Prism wasn't overpowered. But at the same time, it's like, the enemy scaling is so fucking bad in this game, and, you know, nullifiers and whatever else is just like, when you do sorties and shit, it's like, how are you supposed to cope with this shit without fucking cheesing? Yeah, I mean, that's just what you do. I mean, there was some people that were, oh, cool, now people are, you know, saying that, oh, people are just pissed because they can't cheese now. Well, it's like, dude, I want to see, like, what kind of warframes and weapons you bring to have answers to fucking level 100 Eximus and shit. Besides Ash, which, okay, cool, now, you know, that's like about one of the cheesiest frames you could fucking be. So I'm just laughing. It's ridiculous. Like, if you want to nerf some of the OP shit, fine. But at the same time, it's like, why? There should be nerfs on both sides here. I mean, there's a reason why people are fucking using these for super high level stuff and quote cheesing, because it makes it fucking easy. Otherwise it's gonna be insanely hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I play sorties all the fucking time. I've died plenty being an Excal running around with my god mode fucking build, and I've died plenty with fucking Mirage spamming fucking Prism constantly for interceptions and shit. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's, this whole update, in my opinion, has just been utter garbage. I mean, we'll see how it goes. There's been a ton of rage, so hopefully some of this shit will get reverted back, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, right now, just, yeah, praying for for hot fixes and patch notes to just revert some of this back, but, yeah, anyway, right on, guys. Thanks for listening to me, fucking tweak out about this update, but I'm just really upset about it. Alright, thanks for watching.